It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Orlando Magic.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
Pass to Wagner. MP right side. And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Back to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Left side, Brown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
With the crossover. Nice move. He lays it in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's MP. And the dunk by MP. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside, White. Pass to Porzingis. Can't hit that one. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Here's Caldwell Pope. MP right side. And MP throws it down.
Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. The quick look, no good that time. Magic leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Takes the 3. And another miss by Boston. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Back to Banchero. Pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now Banchero, following the Porzingis miss from deep, drains it from beyond the arc.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
To stop the drought, it's hauled in by MP.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And it's Banchero missing. A shake. And there's the drive.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Banchero outside. MP right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Celtics trail by 9. Screen by Porzingis. And it falls over the rim and in.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Magic out in front, up by 10. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, they've tried to really capitalize inside. They clearly believe they have an advantage down there, and they're trying to exploit it. Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
For the 3, the rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And the dunk by MP.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Suggs. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The crossover. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. Here's Porzingis. Brown outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Over MP.
Sharp defensive instincts for MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Magic leading by 12. Pass to Suggs. Back to MP. Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Suggs. From 13. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
On the wing, MP. What a move, MP.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And, guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Puts the move on. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. Banchero, right side. Now Suggs. He doesn't hit that one. Out to White. Tatum on the wing. This one for three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends MP to the free throw line. That one on White.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Brown outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got 5 now.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Pass to Suggs. Back to MP. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
There's the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Magic leading by 9. Pass to Wagner. Now, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that. The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Tatum a screen. Lets the 3 fly. And it's MP with the rebound. Caldwell Pope right side. Pass to MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Banchero. And MP throws it down.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Celtics trail by 15. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner from long range. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Driving in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Wagner wide open. Here's MP. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. And the lead is down inside single digits. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
A knockdown shooter, really from anywhere on the floor. Porzingis knows he has the green light to fire from there. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. .129 left in the third. Suggs with the steal. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on a fast break.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And smart ball movement there from Banchero, and that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Brown outside. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 26.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The Magic have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. The 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
MB getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He put together
42.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A 3 ball. And it's MV with the rebound. Magic leading by 14. Screen by Porzingis. And the 3 off target. Suggs with the ball. Here's MP. And good that time. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And they double up MP. Wagner outside. Clock at 4. Here's the 3. And that one's good. Suggs. And the Magic lead by 19.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Crosses over. Jams it in off the great move.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. On the wing, MP. Kicks it out to Wagner. From outside, off the mark.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. MP inside. And MP throws it down.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
From outside the arc. Drills it from outside.
3.
He's got 39.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Magic leading by 14. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Stripped away. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Magic lead by 15.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
MP with it, picked up by Brown. Back to Suggs. Pass to MP. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that, but credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
Drills the three-pointer.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
On the wing, Brown. And the Celtics another three. Here's Suggs. Here's Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Can't get it to fall. And the Magic with possession. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. MP right side. And MP throws it down. There's the drive. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in